Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute. This is Stasia Bliss. We talk about life force management, kundalini, awakenings, and embodiment here. I am back today. Not really sure what the subject's going to be about today, but I had to get back on here because life right now is just about showing up. So, I guess that can be the topic. Showing up. I'm going to just pull a card here just to give me a conversation piece. I'm showing up, universe. What are we going to talk about here? What should we talk about? What should we talk about? What should we talk about? With this fine audience today. Wow. Santa Muerte. It's really like the death card. We've got the scales, and it says offering. Offering. This is interesting because, as some of you may know, my father's been in the hospital. He's been in the ICU for about 2 weeks. He hasn't been feeling really positive about the situation, nor have we. Today he did wake up feeling a new surge of positivity, and interestingly enough, yesterday was the Mayan calendar day out of time. No time between the two calendar years, so we begin a new Mayan calendar year today. So in that tradition, it's Happy New Year. So Happy New Year. And Dad woke up with more positivity, saying he knows people have beat worse things than this that he's facing, and he wanted to overcome. So the man has been through a lot this year, not just these 2 weeks in the hospital, but this whole year. It's really been hitting him hard. So I was telling my siblings today, you know, we can go through death processes without dying. We can die without dying. And in his case, he's gone through many deaths, many near deaths, and also deaths to, you know, old ways he thought it was, that his body could handle things, that he, you know, death to how his everyday life's been going, death to the way he was breathing before, the way he was eating before, all of these things. And it's likewise brought a death to each of us. And so I invite you to look at where in your life you have been through death experiences. Maybe you are going through one. In that we can die without dying. We can die in this body without leaving this body behind. We can rebirth ourselves again and again. And the more consciousness we have in our body, that's actually what we do. We begin to bring lifetime after lifetime into one body lifetime. I can honestly say I've had 50 or more lives in this body. And sometimes it's hard to remember some of those me's, just like we speak about past lives, that can happen within a lifetime as well. So this card reads, African people who were enslaved re-Christianed their deities into Catholic saints to maintain their religious practices. Saint Muerte is surrounded by cigars, tequila, and chocolate. This card is the altar card. When it appears, it's time to create an altar for yourself. On the altar before her lies tobacco, cannabis, many flowers, candles, fruit. Smoke is blown over it as a practice of purification, and it is shown in the smoky haze that surrounds it. bread, water, and incense are seen in abundance at her sides, as these things are considered essential offerings. The red, white, and gold candles aligned in the card represent candle magic. You can see some of that. Symbolizing the importance of ritual, and I spoke about this in a different video. Remind yourself that death is not always a true death. You can say goodbye to an old version, an old program, and this is where Santa Murte can help. So I think even on this rebirthing day, perhaps creating an altar to honor that which has died and is passing away could be a very potent thing today. So let's look at that a little bit more. Okay, here is just a really quick makeshift altar that I put together with flowers, some incense, some candles, some food, some water. Got fruit and a chocolate muffin here. And yeah, just really simple. This Santa Murte card that I pulled. And a little bit of tobacco I've got here as an offering. So you can compile your altar with anything you have on hand. You know, I would probably also put a crystal on here. So I have the elements, but we've got water, fire, air. Of course, earth can also be the flowers and the food. And so this is an offering to the death process. And so we honor that which has to pass away in order for the new to come about. So we do that here with these offerings. And it's just an honoring. It's just an honoring. Okay. Okay, so I encourage you to put together your own offering altar space in honor of, and I'm going to just put this flower in the water since she's now destined to die since I picked her. And honor what in your life is or has passed away. And remember, this is not just the physical death we're talking about. This is old aspects of self, old behaviors, old belief structures, old ways of doing things, habits, ideals, and so forth. And maybe some of them are just changing now, today, in this new Leo season, just this side of the Mayan calendar, day at a time, in a new year, as we're coming into the Lion's Gate, which is a very potent astrological time for aligning with our highest nature, our spiritual nature. And so it is a time when a higher aspect of self can step in. And we are inviting to step in by honoring the old ways, right? Honoring the previous nature that is being allowed to be let go today through this process of altar building. And it does something for the psyche to do even just this simple ritual of gathering and putting together an altar on behalf of something. And you can build altars for anything, any process that you are going through. It is a very powerful metaphorical, symbolic act. You know, we have the elemental forces gathered here. So this is like the magician card in the tarot. And so now the intention is very strong and is very important on, okay, some part of me is dying and being left behind. What is that? Maybe journal on that. Maybe put that on your altar. Maybe you want to put pictures or symbols or things of that which is being left behind. So I encourage you to do a little meditation on that. make your own altar, maybe post them in the comments below. If you finished it and you want to share, that'd be awesome. And I thank you for being here. Let's just sit for a moment in this. It's interesting. We do have Pluto has just opposed the sun. So I was even pondering this with my dad, like it actually was a death gate, and it has been a death gate where Pluto, the death, Hades archetype is opposing life, right? So we've been on this axis of life-death. And so it's a powerful conjunction, it's a powerful position or aspect rather, for us to feel in our own lives. And so to do something symbolic to honor that death process also is a way of honoring life itself too. I've got these ghee candles here and they just run ghee everywhere. So now my tobacco is being bathed in it. I don't think you can see right there. But in India, ghee is a sacred offering. So then it blends in with the herbs. It's kind of cool. Okay, guys, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming back again to the channel. I'm sending you lots of love and blessings, and in your own processes, if you need assistance or support or care in what you're doing, or you need an officiant for your own rites of passages, be them weddings or funerals or new life path initiations, anything of the sort, please do know that I am here for you in that sense. And visit my website, link is below, emails below, and I'll talk to you soon. Much love and namaste.